Bom dia! So, you've decided to broaden your horizons and look around the world for the next place you will settle. Maybe you have the ability to be a remote worker. Fantastic. Or, like myself, might be ready to retire, but worried that your money may not go as far as you'd hoped. With inflation in everyday items, housing prices going up, and the exchange rates that may not work in your favor, you want to get an idea how much it really costs. I know we wish someone would tell us how much they spent so we could figure out our own budget. Well, that is what we're going to do today. We have done this before, but it's time for a fresh new look. Let's talk about it. We hope you will find our journey helpful as you work to navigate your own. It'll be fun. Bye, Sarah, divertido. We are on the island of Madeira in Portugal, doing one of our favorite things, taking a lavada walk on Lagos de Madeira. This is an 8.7 kilometer walk on the south side of the island up into Rabassal. The walk starts out following a lavada and then breaks off to travel over a creek/river, which reminds you of many places in the Smoky Mountains. After crossing the creek for the second time, you end up on top of Pau de Serra, with majestic views overlooking the valley to the ocean. We hope you enjoy. We are viewer supported. If you enjoy our videos, we invite you to join our Patreon community. We have been watching prices go up and up here in Portugal. Housing seems to be becoming almost unobtainable. Prices regularly sell for over 1 million euros. The prices are scary for those of us from the Midwest. And if I had €1 million for housing, I don't know about you, but I could find a way to live very, very nicely almost anywhere in the world. So, what if, like us, you are just normal people? The ones with some investments in the stock market, some money to put towards the purchase of a home which came from the equity on the sale of your home, and Social Security income. Can you still live in Madeira, Portugal? Let's answer that right now. Yes, you can. Come on, we will show you. Are your choices the same as they were a few years ago? Nope. But I bet the same is true about anywhere you are currently living. So, I'm Alan, and I'm from the Midwest in the United States. My family, Leslie Wolf and I, now live in Portugal. A few years back, when we were working on designing our new life abroad, we put together a budget for Portugal. Our budget was, and still is, designed to live on my Social Security income. Why? Because you never know what life will bring, and we needed to ensure we would always be fine, able to support ourselves financially. If you follow our channel, you also know that our son Wolf came along with us and works remotely. Together, as a family, we have built multiple streams of income in order to create our safety net. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you receive notifications of our new videos. Let's go over the cost of living as it stands today. Currently, Funchal is the third most expensive area to live in Portugal. So, you can likely reduce your cost of living just by choosing a different area to settle. If you have followed our journey, you will notice that we are very good at adjusting our spending to always remain within our budget. This affords us the opportunity to continue to reinvest in our portfolio of stocks because we are still growing our money for future needs. We will be talking about costs for a couple to live a nice middle-class lifestyle. That would be us. Nothing fancy. We live in an older apartment that is nice, but has neither air conditioning or heating. Our lifestyle allows us to eat out a couple of times a week for a lunch or a dinner, and meet up with friends a couple of times a week for a coffee, wine, or beer. Things to keep in mind as we are talking about our costs. 1. Housing prices in Portugal are at a 30-year high. This means that a large amount of your money will be allocated towards housing. 2. Purchasing a property can be very expensive, but if you are able to do so, then your costs will be very good since property taxes are almost non-existent compared to any place we have lived in the United States. 3. If you are working on your visa, you will need to either rent a property or own a property. 4. We live in Funchal, which is the largest town on the island of Madeira. 5. Living in Funchal will cost more, but provides you with the most access to healthcare, restaurants, social gatherings, shopping, etc. 6. The same is true of large cities in the mainland of Portugal, such as Lisbon, Porto, or the Algarve area. 7. It is more cost-effective to live outside of Funchal, as well as if you chose to live in northern or central Portugal. A nice furnished one-bedroom apartment with a partial view of the ocean in a good area of Funchal can be rented for about 1,000 to 1,300 euros a month, which is about $1,125 to $1,460 currently. A two-bedroom really doesn't cost much more. You will need to be patient to find something at the low end of the range, and of course, you can go as high as you'd like. The following numbers are based off of our actual consumption, and we seem to use more than everyone else we meet. So, you may want to adjust the figures as you see fit. Our utilities for two people run about 80 to 110 euros a month, or about $90 to $125. This will vary depending on if you have gas or all electric, and your rate of consumption, of course. This includes water, gas, and electric. Note, all electric is cheaper. Next, let's take a look at the cost for things we all expect to have these days. Cable television, high-speed internet, and cell phones. Ours includes high-speed internet, an upgraded channel package, one premium channel, and a landline phone for a total of 56 euros or about $63 a month. We also have two Portuguese cell phones with 5 gigs of data and 1,000 minutes of talk. We have never run out the entire time we have lived here, so paying for the unlimited package like we would do in the US is not needed. These cost us 11 euros or about $12.50 a month per phone, including the tax. At this point, the running total for basic comforts is 1,158 to 1,488 euros, or about $1,300 to $1,675 a month. Next up, let's discuss the normal monthly needs such as food, cleaning products, and taking care of our pets. We are now spending about 450 euros or about $550 at the grocery each month, and another 40 euros or about $45 for pet food and litter for our two pets. As a reminder to anyone new, our groceries include all food, health and beauty products, paper goods, cleaning supplies, beer, wine, etc. Many people that we have met do not spend nearly this amount, but we like to cook. You will want to adjust accordingly. Now, dining out and entertainment is an area that we are able to limit and still keep our budget in line. We eat out a couple of times a week and have a coffee, beer, or a glass of wine with friends a couple of times a week as well. Our average amount spent now is about 260 euros or about $290 a month. Now for some extras. Our health insurance cost us 280 euros or about $315 a month. Doctor copays and prescriptions run about 50 euros or $56 a month. We have a car which has an insurance cost of about 10 euros or $11 a month. ACP, think AAA, is another 8 euros or about $9, and gas for the car at 85 euros or about $96. And don't forget the random things that could add up, like haircuts, 55 euros or about $62. Bank fees, €8 or $9. New clothes or home decor once in a while, €90 or maybe $101. US mail service, €14 or about $15. When creating your budget, don't forget to add in extras, such as life insurance for you and your spouse, long-term care insurance. We always recommend that you keep a phone line from your home country, since you may need this for identity verifications. Ours runs $30 or about €26 a month. Storage fees for anything that you have not gotten rid of. These add up, so you may want to think twice about this. Fees for services such as Netflix, Amazon Prime, and cloud storage. We keep all these fees to no more than €35, but many people struggle with letting go of all of these things. When creating your budget, you will need to plan for changes. Since we last reported, these costs are up over 20% due to housing prices here in Madeira and the current poor US dollar exchange rate. So, the grand total for what we have just discussed runs us between €2,660 to €2,990, or about $2,990 to $3,365 a month. If you have the average US Social Security for a couple of $2,740 to $3,362, we think you could figure out a way to have a nice life. But we recommend that you keep an emergency fund available. Life is short. We should have done this sooner. Please give us your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what we can help you with. For example, planning your journey from the scouting trip through getting settled in Madeira. Join us on Patreon, where we connect you with our trusted real estate agent, immigration team, tax attorney, etc. The description of our videos holds links to our Patreon, planning a one-to-one call, and affiliates. We hope you continue to come along with us on our new adventure. Life is short. We should have done this sooner. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help us grow. The next stage in your life is a journey. Enjoy it.